God, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to you say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh.
Alright, don't forget the new rules. You gotta punt to me on second down. It's new rules. I didn't make them. What's up, dude? How's your night? Fuck, I've been trying. I'm in six leagues, man, and I've played 2 games in the past 3 days. Everybody's been fucking bailing. It's that. Yeah, fuck. I mean, I like. Yeah, I like 48-hour advance, you know, playing a few different leagues gives you time, but fuck, I hate people that do that, hit you up, hey, and then I'm like, hey, what are you doing? You want to play now? Oh, well, I can't play till later, and then they don't say anything, and then the next day they don't say anything, and they're like, no, man, it's a sim.
When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, passing your receiver. All about running the spot. And you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather. Cardio kingpin, subjugate the dub play. And you know we can't wait to bring spin.
Yeah, man, you gotta stick to a schedule, you know. If somebody's in the middle of a game, you know, whatever, then wait an extra 20 minutes, but otherwise, just stick to a schedule, post the matchups, then fucking shit can people that don't play. Oh yeah, I'm gonna post this stream of me getting my ass kicked. Hold on a second. I like my team, they're pretty solid. With what? Oh, dude, were you watching my game? Dude, that shit was crazy, man. I'm like, all right, I mean, it was a good game, dude. There was user picks back and forth, and then just under 3 minutes left, I'm like, all right, I got to make this drive, just get a field goal to go ahead, and then, where the fuck's my team? That's crazy. Yeah, that shit's weird. I saw it happen. Oh yes, yeah, she's live. Oh no shit, who's your quarterback? Oh dude, you can juice him up though. Takes a season. That dude. Yeah, he can turn into a beast for sure. Oh. Ah. Oh, right on. Well, they just did that. They just did that update that fucking helped defense stop the rush. So that was part of that update yesterday or today or whatever the fuck that was.
Coach, a very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Oakland Raiders and the Minnesota Vikings. This is fielded at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Fuck, I don't even know what playbook I got. Oh, shit.
Ready. 6-yard. 51 for Mike. Check tight. Check tight. Look, wait. Set. Run.
They run with Adrian Peterson, the second active leading rusher in the NFL. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want
On second and very short, Bridgewater. It's complete to Golden Tate. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 45-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Bridgewater gives to his tailback, Peterson. He's got the first down here inside the 30. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. They fire this one quickly to Austin.
Fuck.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Hey, watch it.
From the 24, Bridgewater.
Oh, you
Now this
fucker.
is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked
Oh,
by Nick Vigil. And the return will stop him well
damn, I
inside
didn't
their
think
own
your
20 at the
linebacker is
15-yard
fast enough for
line.
that shit.
They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Buying time to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The sack there by Bradley Chubb.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Jackson, and they're going to sack him yet again. The pass rush has been relentless. This time, it yields a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here, a safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
We got this.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well,
that was a good guess.
Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
12 yards there. First down, Vikings.
Let's see what you got. Let's go. At the 40-yard line. 22. Check. Check.
What the fuck is he doing?
Check three.
First down, here's a run with Peterson. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
On second down, it's Peterson.
Oh my God, I trip over my own fucking guy.
Gain of 3.
What kind of horse shit is that?
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Watch tight. Tight is right. Hey, 4 down. Go, Mike 51. Mike ready.
On third down, Bridgewater. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Bridgewater again. This is Peterson. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Let's pick it. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
Throwing, Bridgewater. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Jabril Peppers, a former first-round pick, there on the coverage.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They run the counter now. It's Peterson. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down forthcoming. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will give us the very rare scoreline of 5-0. So it's our first offensive points of the game so far, and it gives us a very rare scoreline. We don't see this one often, 5-0.
Yeah, it's been sort of a weird one to this point, hasn't it? But hey, in this league, you take points any way you can get them.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. Well, they don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Let's get
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yeah.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. From the gun, Jackson.
Oh, my God.
To the 30. This one complete to Theo Riddick. And all
He
the
just
way up
sits
to
there
the
and watches
33-yard
it.
line. A Raider first down, 17 yards.
First down, Raiders.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
A first down carry for Barkley. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down.
A gain of 16 yards.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
Back to you. I'm going back to you.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. From just shy of midfield, Jackson. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Seventh play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Mike 54. Yo. Hey. Yo, let's go. One set. Check Mike 54.
Jackson from the shotgun. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 37. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard, stop short of the 35. That's something we saw over and over again in Barkley's rookie season. He had 91 catches last year, most ever by a rookie running back. Part of a fantastic rookie campaign that saw him go over 2,000 total yards. On 2nd and 9, Jackson flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 27-yard line. Throwing on first down is Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Second and 10 now from the 27. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling.
Oh, good
And down
play.
inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now Saquon Barkley. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Well, they've certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Well, that's something of a pick-me-up. The offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Bridgewater now looking to throw on 1st. Complete. Richardson has it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
No
fucking
way.
It's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it.
Get the fuck over
nice
here.
I think
Jumped over my giant tight end.
And playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Jackson. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's a give to Barkley. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll try and run forward Barkley. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. This will be caught at about the 6. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Here's Barkley. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This is a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. And the kick by Rosas is good. And with that, they'll take a 1-point lead here in the 2nd. Now the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room barring something unfortunate in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Throwing on second down, Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Hit the wrong button.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chandler Jones, one of the best athletes to ever come out of Rochester, New York, in for the sack. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 11 yards is the gain on the keeper there, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you called it the right time, and
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Muhammad Wilkerson sacks him that time, coming in off the edge.
That's exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the 3rd quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now Peterson running right. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance in guessing, because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory,
Get the fuck
that
out
really
of here.
opens things up for you.
Fucking lucky block shed bullshit.
It was blown up in the
my
backfield.
God.
They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And it'll be 4th down. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. The toss out to Barkley. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Here's Jackson to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. A 10th carry now for Peterson. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Get it on, West. Shoot.
To throw, Bridgewater. He's got a man, complete. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Richardson. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. To throw is Bridgewater. And that one almost intercepted.
Get the fuck out of here.
Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick.
That guy
And
dropped
it's
out
third
of that
down.
coverage.
I'm trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown, and frankly, that should have been another pick right there. And again, it's Bridgewater. He's going to let one fly, and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Eli
It's not happening.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
That's fucking crazy.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. The completion good for 3,
That's
and it's
crazy.
2nd down.
He's making superstar fucking
In today's
kicks,
football,
and
where
my guy
receivers
can't
break
pick that
tackles,
either.
make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. Here it's 3rd and 3. Here's Jackson. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. We're holding on to the lead at this stage in the 2nd half. Those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish.
Fat fucking
the
dude
2 F's
get on my
for a
way.
rookie quarterback.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
He's got his man. This is Tate. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. They'll run with Peterson. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Adrian Peterson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead. So now here are the Vikings faced with a big 2-point conversion attempt.
51 to Mike, boy, 51. Go, go. Mike 51, Mike 51. 6-man. Check curls, check curls, check curls. 51 to Mike, 51 to Mike. Guys, it's game situation.
Stupid.
Mike 51, Mike 51. Watch the back, watch the front.
From the gun, Bridgewater.
Oh my
Look
God.
at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Slam, 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 slam.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Raiders have retaken the lead. Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the 4th quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it, the 4th quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck of a chance, didn't he?
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
Stand up in. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, twist. Check, 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 check.
Now Jackson. The quick slant caught. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
I got you. Jim.
They start the drive with Peterson. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Bridgewater.
Dude, these guys are not superstar enough like this. That is fucking nuts.
And they will finally stop him, but a great return gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. He was looking for Paul Richardson there.
At the 16-yard line.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll run on 1st down. Barkley. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game, but they were in what was really called 4-minute offense, and that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. The bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
It's a party now. It's a party now.
And my goodness, another interception.
Oh,
Picked off by
that's
the
such
linebacker Jordan
fucking
Jenkins.
bullshit.
And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. short throw pick six right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
I'm fucking over Madden this year. Every update, it just gets worse.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's Bridgewater. That's going to be caught by Richardson.
Holy fuck, he
give
didn't
him
intercept
18
it.
there and give the Vikings a first down. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
They go play action here on first down. And he's got his target. It's Vernon Davis. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Bridgewater now. This is caught. A good pickup there at 21 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. They'll run for it with Peterson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's Peterson on 3rd and goal. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown.
Oh, don't even get me started on that.
With now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. Important extra point.
Oh, the fuck out of here.
And the lead is down to 2. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be taken to the back
I know
of the
all
end
those
zone.
players. They ain't pulling off that shit for me.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
And another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
What the fuck is going on?
He is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Carry number 20.
Damn, look at those block sheds.
And this one goes nowhere.
Jenkins is not that good.
22.
He is not making picks, spinning off motherfuckers.
And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Holy fuck balls.
the toss play. This is Peterson. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Fuck, I
Now
almost
the
let time run out.
will be called, so they're in field goal range
Oh
with 3
my God.
seconds left. Right
What a
now,
shitty
everything
game.
resting on the right foot of Jake Elliott. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Right now, everything resting on the right foot of Jake Elliott. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And his kick is right there. It's good. And it'll be a fun time of the Twin
I can't believe I won
tonight.
that.
The Vikings win it. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for the Vikings, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.